good evening, everybody. It's Wednesday night skill building, and my name is Debbie Barnett, and welcome. So tonight is all about helping you navigate through getting your tiles in, through the Charleston, making some hard decisions, bringing in as much strategy and skills as we possibly can in during the evening and during each one of the games. And of course, I do play this and do this against the bots at I Love Maj, where I'm going to head over in just a minute. But I do want to go over the format for those of you that might be new tonight. And by the way, if you are new tonight, I would love to hear from you. So put it in chat. Let me know that you are new tonight, how long you've been playing, and where you're watching from, so I could just say hello and welcome you. So the format for tonight is that if you have a question, feel free to ask it by putting it in the Zoom chat. There's no questions off limit. If for any reason there's a question you have or something you want to talk about and you want to wait until after the live stream, feel free to wait until I do my sign off, and then you can hang around and we can have a off live stream conversation. That's not a problem at all. Then as well, during the evening, I might ask for your assistance. Sometimes I have a real tough decision to make, and I like to make this interactive and have you be a part of it. So I will ask for your vote. Most of the time, majority rules. Every once in a while, I don't get a big majority and I have to make the decision, but that's okay. I don't mind if you guys get shy once in a while about giving me your feedback. Also, while I'm navigating through the tiles in the beginning, I know you're going to be looking, you're going to be seeing things and anxious to want to share your thoughts, but just hold up until you've got a pretty good idea that I have exhausted all the possibilities. And you'll know because there'll be a lull in my conversation. And at that point, then put it in the Zoom chat. The reason I want you to wait is because I'm always looking around and making sure I don't miss anything important. So I can see when something pops into Zoom, I see it in my peripheral vision, and it kind of takes me away from it distracts me. But once I'm through, and you'll know when I've run out of ideas, feel free to make suggestions, because we know the tiles are in the eyes of the beholder, and I'm not going to always see everything. I try to, but that's nearly impossible. Now, if you make a suggestion about something and I don't feel that it is going to be stronger than other things that I'm keeping track of, then I'll tell you why it might not be. And I'll always give you a reason for anything that I do. Okay, let me go ahead and share my screen and get headed over to I Love Maj. And hopefully this time I can get the right screen up the first time. Game Launchpad, I Love Maj. Fabulous, fabulous site. I do encourage everybody to check it out if you haven't already checked it out. If you need any assistance, you want to know anything about this site, just feel free to email me anytime if you want to ask any questions about it, and I'll be happy to help you. This exercise room is fantastic, especially for newer players. What's the most important thing to be able to figure out what you're doing with your tiles? Knowing the card, not memorizing it, but knowing it. And also, please do memorize the categories at the least. There's not that many of those. There's only 9 of those this year. Sometimes we have 10, but you should be able to picture that card from the left panel to the middle to the right side and actually see those categories. That's going to be a big help to start with. But check out this exercise room. It helps in every way, from learning the card, practicing the Charleston, recognizing what hand your opponents are playing based on their exposures, and a couple of other fun exercises, more like games. The last two, Mahjong and Heavenly Hands. So those are fun. Check that out. The game Launchpad is where you could play against the bots. If you don't have someone to play with, you can't get out to play in your area. There's not enough places to play on a daily basis. Where I live, fortunately, I could play 3 times a day, every day of the week, which is just amazing, but not everybody has the opportunity. They may only have a game once a week. You don't want to play Mahjong just once a week. You want to play Mahjong way more often than that. If you get addicted like many, you should be at least coming in here and playing against the bots at least once a day. Got friends that are around the country and they play Mahjong, schedule a game or play with friends at a personal table, which actually is this is the one I prefer, the one down here. Really, really easy to do. Again, if you need any help, I'll be more than happy to guide you about that. Playing with bots, you could play an official game or just for fun. Official records all of your statistics. Up here under your account, you could look under game stats and see all your wins, all your losses, how you stack up against others playing on the site. And it also keeps track of all the hands that you make. So if you like to do the dot challenge on your card, you could also do it when you're playing against the bots or playing online with your friends. I mean, a win is a win is a win, is what I say. Bot level, we keep it at intermediate. There's not much difference between intermediate and advanced. Two differences that I'm aware of, unless there's more, is that the advanced bots can recognize a dead hand. I don't plan on having a dead hand, although nothing would surprise me. Also, the advanced bots, if the player across from them has stopped the Charleston, they will say no, thank you. And that is your first strategy for tonight. Get used to that. If your opponent across from you stopped the Charleston, hopefully they've stopped it for the right reasons and not the wrong reasons. And you will know to say no, thank you, so you don't give them one more tile toward an amazingly great hand. Say no if you've never been in here. Please say no. And by the way, I didn't mention it, so I might as well mention it now. I am an affiliate of I Love Maj. So if you do decide you like what you see tonight or you do want to come in and try it out, please use DB, my initials, uppercase D, uppercase B, when you sign up, and you'll get an extra week for free to try it out. So instead of 2 weeks, you'll get 3. But when this pops up, say no. Otherwise, you'll be invited to somebody's table if they're on here looking for other players, and they may be very advanced players. You may be a beginner, or they may be a beginner and you may be very advanced, and it may not be a match made in heaven. So you could say no here. All righty. Okay, this screen, important to know that if you've never come in here before, it may not automatically default to the 2026 card. So just come in and check it and make sure. Definitely, if you're a current member and the card year changes, this does not automatically change. You must come in and change it. That's very important. The other thing here is if you decided you wanted to change from bot level 1 to 2, you could do it in here. I do encourage you to move up from level 1 as quickly as possible because the level 1 bots are very beginner bots. They haven't had formal training. So sometimes they make some moves that I would not recommend that anybody, or at least any of my students, do. And I don't want you to think, well, they're doing it, so I can do it. But it's going to be easier to win against the level 1 bot. So get a few mahjongs under your belt, because that's definitely something we want to do. And that will be really, really nice for you to feel that you've gotten a couple of wins under your belt. All right, next thing is the timer, and this is the final thing I want to go over. This is where you gauge how long it takes you to decide whether you want to call a discard. This is how it's done in the computer world. Not every site has auto timers, but they do, which is nice. Start out at 10 seconds, see if you could work your way down. Everybody needs extra time once the game gets into closer to the end of the game and there's a lot of exposures and we have to think more about what we're discarding and look at what's on the table and all that good stuff. For tonight's purpose, because I talk through everything and take longer than 10 seconds most of the time, I'm going to leave that off. All right, so we'll say okay here and I will start my game. Okay, well, it's nice to see some of my accredited students or teachers now, accredited teachers from my program. And it's just a great thing to come in here to keep your skills alive and to continue to help grow, especially when you're teaching. So welcome.
First Charleston.
Okay, I like to sort by suit, and normally I put Winds and Dragons on the right, but there are none, so we don't have to do a thing right now. You don't have to do that. I just do it. My brain says Winds and Dragons category is on the right side of the card in its own little category, so I kind of stick them there for now. We know that Winds and Dragons are also other categories, so it's not like I don't know. I just do it that way. It's just it's interesting the way I do that. All right. And make sure my mic is here so you guys can see me pretty good. And everybody can hear me okay? If you can't hear me or if you need the volume up a little more, please put it in the Zoom chat and I'll make the adjustment. Okay, where do we go from here? Well, from here, I want you to concentrate on multiples. Multiples meaning tiles that are identical. That would be the 9 dots and the 4 BAMs. Now, 4s and 9s are not happy neighbors. So we are going to have to work those two separately to see which one is going to be the strongest, whether we could keep both of them. I don't know. We'll just figure that out. I'm going to start with the 9 and move that up front. And this is exactly what I do. When I'm sitting there, and this is the way the majority of advanced players play. I play 5th player with a better when I play with my friends. So I get to see how other people play. So I know that the more advanced players work the same way. So that's what I want you to do if you're a newer player, because it's going to help you get in a good direction to begin with. If you're teaching, it's going to help you help your students get in a good direction. So 9s, I think of on the left side, just like any like numbers. There's nothing else on the left side that could possibly work with 9s, but we have another 9. So I just move that over. Now, of course, I do these things a lot quicker when I'm working on my own because we play about a 10-minute game. But for tonight's purpose, on Wednesday night, I go slower so that you guys can understand how this all works. The other thing with 9s is that it is the odd category. So if that's the case, I would move my odds together like that. And when I have the odd category, it's very easy to also keep an eye on the 3, 6, 9 category. So I'm going to move that here too, because I really could be odd. I could be 3, 6, 9 right here. And I could be any like numbers at this point, just starting. This is just a little tiny bit of those categories. Nothing major's happening. I'm not looking for one hand right now. I'm just collecting tiles in the categories. Okay, so high level categories to start with. Now I've got these beautiful twos. And of course, this would be a crazy pass. And I do say to an extent, the most important thing for you to do is build your hand. But the second thing to do is to try to pass as benign a pass as possible. Try to be as defensive as you can be without giving up something necessarily that you want to give up. So this is way too pretty. No matter what I do here, it's going to be pretty, even if I break up the fours, which I think I want to break up. That's all evens. This is any like numbers. What a beautiful start for somebody. So I want to look a little deeper into these tiles to see if there's something that I possibly would get rid of to just make this mixed up a little bit. So I feel that the 1 is going to be the tile that I'm going to get rid of. And you're going to say, why? Well, there are the categories split into low end and high end odds, pretty much half and half, with 3 hands that use all of the suits. One of those 3 hands is actually a concealed hand, which might play into you making decisions as we start fine-tuning things. So if I want to make a better choice, I don't really think I need the 1 because I don't really have enough right now for me to think, oh, line 1 is beautiful. I need to keep this. To me, there's just not enough there. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this up here. And then I'm going to, let's see which one I want to do. Doesn't matter. And then I'm going to break up the 4. So I'm going to break up, that's what I'm going to do. If I thought that 1 was really important, then I would keep it, but I don't think it is. So I think this is the wisest decision to make. This enables me to keep an eye on any like numbers with 9s, the higher end 5, 7, 7, 9, possibly, just because I'm keeping that as opposed to the 1, and 3, 6, 9. Let's see what happens. All right, I got another 3 in. I'm just going to move these in order here for right now, just so I can get a look at that 3, 6, 9 category, which is really starting to look real pretty right now. I did get another 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 tile. Don't know. I'm not convinced of anything at this point, but I do know I'm going to get rid of that. And let's see. 9. I think I'll do, see, even this is such a pretty pass, east and west with evens, right? I'm trying to see whether or not I can mix this up here, where that 3, 6, 9 is really looking pretty. So I think I'm going to break this up. Matter of fact, I'm going to do that. Mix up the suits. If you can mix them up, why not? Okay, I'll do that. Let's see what happens. Of course, what did I get? I got a 7. Very interesting. Well, I'm going to pass this. There's a lot of 2s and 4s going around right now. We'll see what happens. I'm getting rid of these. I'm good with it. I could have done a blind pass, but I want to maximize what I get in. So I figured I would do it. Okay. It's interesting. Possibly 3, 6, I gave away an east, 3, 6, 6, 9 with the news. Maybe that's a challenging hand to make. I need a 3, a 6, and then a 6, 9. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep it for a little bit, but we're at that juncture right now. whether we are going to continue the Charleston or stop it. There is no reason for me to be stopping the Charleston at this point. Not at all. I have heard several, especially some of my students in the accreditation program, say that they were taught to stop the Charleston if they only have X number of tiles in their hand. But the way to really look at it is, do you have 3 tiles to pass? 3 tiles, that makes sense. So what do I mean by that? If the north and the west and the 7, and if I had all these fabulous tiles that were pointing to something really strong, one really strong hand, okay? Let's just say I had let's say I had news or something, and I had another 6 crack here, and I had news, and I had that 3, 6, 6, 9 with the news hand. That's it. That's the hand I'm doing. And these 3 tiles were sitting like this, I would continue. But if I had a flower here or a pair, that would be a good reason to stop the Charleston, because you don't want to pass flowers if you don't have to. It's not a wise decision. It's not a good move to give somebody a flower during the Charleston. Flowers are very important. They're in over half of the hands. There are pungs of flowers, which everybody loves because they're easier to make. So we've got several hands with that. We've got sextets this year, so we need them more than ever with that. And we've got our pairs. So if you're playing a hand with the pairs, they're even more important. Okay, they're just important. So in this case, I am going to continue, because if I had to, I could get rid of the north and west and kind of abandon that idea, because I don't have enough of that hand right now to feel like, oh, I'm going to put all my eggs in one basket. That's for sure. So we're going to continue.
Second Charleston.
And I'm going to go with this. And I got an east. And now the question becomes, do I try to go ahead for that 3, 6, 6, 9? It'd have to be either like this, more than likely like this, and those 9s would have to go. Or do I see the potential of keeping this green for the hand on the 3rd line on the right side? So 3B is where that hand is sitting. So there we go right there. That would be what I would want to do. Now, I could break up the news. I could pass that, which is also a pretty pass. It's all odds. I mean, every pass is going to be somewhat pretty. Maybe I'll do that. Who knows? Maybe I'll get the 9 back. I think I'm going to do that right now. Okay, so now I got a west, a 2 and a 4. Those 2s and 4s, it doesn't look like anybody wanted them. I will do this.
Courtesy pass.
And I got the news without that 9 crack that I was thinking maybe I'd get back. But I've got 2 tiles to pass. Sticking a little bit, but I got it back. So we will keep it. All right. We will keep it. It's going to be challenging depending on what I get in. Right now, I've got all of that right there. Let's see if I get those over here. Right there. It's a lot of tiles, but it's also very challenging because of the fact that the 6 dot is a part of a pair, and I would not want to commit and put all my eggs into that one basket at this point. No way. All right, so I've got at least the east to get rid of right now. when another tile comes in, I'm hoping it's going to give me some great direction. And if it does, great, then we'll know which way to go. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the east.
East.
Now, we
1 crack.
are at 99 tiles after everybody's picked in their tiles. And now the first third of the game is the first 33 tiles. That's considered the begin game, the middle game, the second 33, the end game, the last 33. Decisions change throughout. The beginning and the middle, you could play quicker. Decisions, you don't have to worry about throwing anybody's tile at that point. You might throw a tile someone needs. They may call it for exposure and hopefully not for Mahjong, but we always want to get out fresh tiles as early as possible, because if another one of your opponents needs it, you're making it harder for them to make their hand. If they call it, they may be pressured or forced to call it and put up a joker earlier than they wanted to. So it's a good thing. We just don't want to hold tiles and give somebody Mahjong later.
Flower. Call. 2 crack.
So we've got a Punga Flowers up here already. And going to get rid of that.
5 dot. 4 bam. 2 bam. 8 bam. 1 dot.
And that,
Flower.
there's another
4
flower.
bam.
Now we've got 4 and I've got the 5th one.
8 crack. East. 4 crack. 3 crack. 2 dot.
And I will be keeping an eye on the bottom concealed hand too, by the way.
8 bam. Green.
So there's a green, so that goes, I plant that in my head and say, oh, line 3, the hand on the right side, 3B, there goes 1 green, and I can't call it, so that's gonna maybe influence my decision.
2 bam. 3 bam.
And that's an example of a fresh tile that's gone out on the table that someone else put out that I can't call. So that's the fresh tile thing happening to me in reverse. Okay, there's a 3 bam. Interesting for that bottom concealed hand. Very interesting. Wow. Yep, yep. I think I'm going to even the floating pair hand, but that's a little bit of a challenge. Second from the bottom, being that I have a pair of 3s and 9s. I mean, it could work out that way. I think I'm going to hold this for a while. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and give up that news. This will give me a little more flexibility with the bottom concealed hand. That 6 dot, you know, I don't have the other side, the 6 and 9 yet. I do have 1 joker, but I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm just feeling that more so than keeping the news, and because then this is the only one that I'd give up, because I do want to keep an eye on the bottom. Yeah. So at some point I'm going to have to make that decision. I think I'm going to do it right now. Just going to get rid of the news.
South. Red. 5 dot. 2 dot.
Well, we gave up that ship, but let's see if anybody takes this one.
7 dot. 6 bam. 6 bam. 6 bam.
Wow, 3 6 bams in a row? Seriously? Now that I gave these up, I'm going to go ahead and continue with them.
North. Red. 7 dot. 6 bam.
All 4 6 bams out. My goodness. Okay.
West. 6 dot.
Okay, there's a 6 dot. I would have loved it in my hand. It's not.
West.
That's one of the ones that I would have needed for that pair.
Red.
Okay, so I look at the table, I see there's a 1 crack out, there's an east out, there's no 8 dots out yet. That says to me, we're at 64 tiles. So we're just into the middle game. We've not seen an 8 dot. Well, a good chance somebody's needing it and wanting it. And that means the opposite of what you think. It doesn't mean hold it. It means get it out now. Even if somebody calls it, don't hold these tiles that are not discarded yet.
8 dot. West.
Good. I hope somebody needed it and they couldn't call it.
8 bam. 6 dot.
There's that second 6 dot. One more chance and that hand would have gone bye-bye for good. All righty. 1 bam. I don't see a 1 bam out, so that's the one I choose to get out.
1 bam. 1 dot. Call. 9 bam.
Aha. We got a punga 1 dots.
8 crack.
Okay, we'll hold that.
1 crack. 9 bam. 9 crack. 7 crack.
Very interesting, and we'll hold that. How many 3 back? I thought I heard a 3 bam. 1 here. Gee, floating pair hand. Could be. It's right there. But without that, it's kind of weak. Kind of weak.
East. 7 bam. 2 crack.
Well, we're building a
6
nice
crack.
category of tiles. There's a 6 crack, which I would have loved to have in my hand for the bottom concealed hand. Would have loved it. And got to keep in mind 3 flowers, 4, 5. Somebody else is using them. That hand may not happen for me. Okay, we'll get this out. I don't see it out. Guess I'm missing it, but I do not see it.
5 crack. Call. 4 crack.
Aha, that's pretty predictable there. Pretty predictable. Okay, so with a pung of flowers and a Kong of something, we've got, what hand do we have? We have, let's see, pung of flowers with 5s. That would be line 2, consecutive run, and the hand on either the left side or the right side. Okay. And just as it's shown, not with flexibility. So that means we have 1s up front, 1 cracks. How many 1 cracks are out? 1, 2. That's why it's good to get them out early. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, let's do, oh, the 3s are going to be, wow. He needs 3s. 2, 3, 4. Look at that. And I've got a lot of them. Ooh, that's not a good thing. Oh, well, we're going to have to
5
figure that
bam.
out.
9 dot.
Well, unfortunately, it's just not the right time, nor can we do it for anything at this point. So we're just going to say ignore.
5 bam. South.
So interesting. Because now, if we flip this around, that is the floating pair hand. And we would need a 6 crack. Very interesting. So I do have that ability to do that hand. Maybe I'm almost forced to do it because of what Agata's doing. But I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the green right now. We'll see
Green.
what happens.
Soap.
So there's still not lots of flexibility, but the second line and the floating pair hands looks pretty decent.
North. 8 bam.
Okay, 1 bam.
1 bam. 4 bam. 4 crack.
I'd love that.
Flour.
Oh, golly, golly, golly. No way. No way. That is just not
5
good.
bam. 4 bam. 2 crack. South.
Oh my goodness, we got it. Okay. So here is a beautiful floating pear hand right there. Oops, I need the flour. I forget the one in the 13579 doesn't use the flour. One flour, 4, 5, 6. There's only 2 others out there. The question is now, am I going to make something? And what is my backup hand? So my backup hand would always be line 1, 3, 6, 3, 6, 9. Could be line 2, but that one needs the pear as well up front. So 3, 6, 6, 9, 3, 6, 6, 9. I've got some ability to do that. Ooh, this is really tough. This is tough because of that flour. Let's see. 3, 6, 6, 9. I need everything to keep my backup. Does anybody see anything? This is where the lull is. Does anybody see anything else right now that would be worth going for? I love that floating pear hand. I only need one more pick here to call that 3 bam, but the flower, it's just 2 left. 2 left. What do I do? Go for the easier hand? Let's see what it looks like. Because the 3s, we need to put those, we need to put the, this is where it would have to be, and this is just how weak it is. Right there. Concealed hand is the one that I have been keeping an eye on, Randy. The 2 are right now the floating pear and the concealed. So my backup hand, because both the concealed and the floating pear hand have 2 flowers, and there are only 2 flowers left, which means if one more goes out, both of those hands are gone. So the question becomes, do I just abandon that idea now, or do I look at this? This is the only backup right here. 3, 6, 6, 9. Pong, pong, kong, kong. It's not all that happy there. Nobody else is giving me any clues. 3, 6, 9 concealed, Yolanda. Yep, that is definitely one that we are working on. Floating pear, that one just came new on the scene, but the 3, 6, 9 has been the one. Phyllis, you want me to put all my faith in that floating pear hand, huh? I guess we'll have to do it, and we'll have to wing it. If something happens, we'll just go ahead and figure it out. And let's see what we need to keep for the bottom concealed. Oh no, wait a minute. Yeah. Oh, we can't keep track of the bottom concealed if we're keeping the floating pear. We have to do one or the other. I just realized that. Yeah, so we'll do the exposed one, obviously. Ah, bummer. I thought we were going to be able to keep it, but no, we can't. All right, we're going to go for it. And then we're going to be really trying to figure it out and hoping I get a lot of jokers. Okay, wish me luck. All right, 3, 6, 9. And then we'll do one of the 9s right now. Wow. It is 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 9. Yep.
9 dot. 2
Oh,
bam. 8 crack. 2 dot.
But we're just gonna hope and pray, right?
7 bam, north. 8 dot. Soap.
We gave it a good try. 4 dot. That's a brand new fresh tile, right? Okay, so can it be Joe's? We don't know what Wes is doing. Is Joe doing 1, 2, 3, 4? I hope not, because I've got the threes. For one thing we know for sure is Agatha can't be doing 2, 3, 4 dots on the right side of that line too. That we know for sure. Do I have a chance of winning? 24 tiles left. I do, but this is definitely a nice hot tile. So, when it comes down to this here, you could take a chance because you do have the right. I mean, you're wanting to win. We don't know what somebody needs. It's not like we're throwing an obviously hot tile, but there are none on the board. So that makes it probably needed, but it's not somebody's obvious Mahjong. Like we can't visually see exposures indicating that that's what they need. So I guess we'll go ahead and try it. Why not?
4 dot. East.
Ooh, interesting.
8 dot. 4 dot.
Did I miss one that was out already? No. Okay, so Agatha, there are 2 1 cracks out. She may very well need it. Somebody's got a lot of jokers. Who is it? I don't know. I only have 20 tiles left. Maybe I'll hold on to it now. See what happens. See if somebody breaks their hand up. Let's go ahead and the 6 dot. Let's see. This could be 5, 6, 7, 8 as well, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 6 dot. Where's the other ones? That's the second one only. That's weird. Yeah, we're getting down there now. So
9 dot.
yeah,
Flower.
she could be doing 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 as well. Oh, there is my tile. Boo hoo. That is really, really sad. Yep. 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 Yep.
8
All right.
dot.
Well, we
Mah
have to.
Jongg.
Oh, good. Thank you, Agony. You got my misery. So she was doing 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my goodness gracious. I had a 6. What did she pick? I would love to know what she actually picked. I don't think there's a way to know. We know that the 5s were up. 3 jokers. I had a 6 of hers. All right, we gave it a good try. Hard to make a hand with only 1 joker. We know that. But it wasn't too bad. It's coming in pretty nice. And then any like numbers line 2 for Joe. Joe was really struggling. And let's see what Wes was doing. Line 4 of 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. And he was also really struggling. Golly, Agatha, nobody, like really. At least we had a little competition with me. Okay, let's start again.
First Charleston.
Maybe this time. No jokers. Again. Amazing. But I have my flowers. Do I have any other multiples? Yay, I do. I have 2 cracks. All right. 2s. 2s could be 2026. We'll keep all of our 2026 tiles. No other ones here. It's also even. No other evens. And no other like numbers. No other 2s. We do have some runs going on. So we're going to keep the low end numbers for the runs. 1, 2s, 3s we'll keep so that we could then get rid of these. That's the way it's done. So I see a little 2026 here. I see 1, 2, 3 run stuff. I'm not looking and picking a hand yet. I'm just collecting those tiles. We'll see what happens. Another 3. Now I got to look a little closer. And there's a really pretty hand right there within the consecutive, second from the bottom on the right side. Mixed suit run. Not bad. Let's see what else we could do with those flowers. 2. That second hand is a pretty popular hand, so we have to think in terms of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 crack. We got that already. So 2 crack, 3, 4, 5 dot, maybe 3, 4, 5 bam, maybe. I do see 1, 2, 3, 4, but I've got those flowers. So I really want to make something go on with that. And then I have another 6 for the 2026 category. 2026, which would give me the single 2026. Yep, it sure would. Sure would. Yeah. The soap doesn't go with what I need though, but I can safely do this. And I do see 369 there. Don't get me wrong, but I see that soap and the 2, so that's why I'm leaning a little bit more toward 2026 and consecutive run right now. Let's see what happens here. Let's see. So we said 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Another 2. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of course, we're going to continue. I'm going to have to make a decision whether I stay in 2026 or break something else up and keep 1, 2, 3. I can't get rid of this if I'm going to be in 2026. And I've got the flowers, so let's put that together. 2026, line 3, with 2s and 6s. There's the hand right there. No gaps in it. There's a part of that entire hand right there. Right there. I got those flowers. Maybe I would keep the north, and at some point, if I gave up the flowers, maybe I get some joker bait out of it. I'm thinking of line 4, if I kept that north for a little bit. You never know what will happen. I think I'm going to go ahead and see if I can make something work in 2026, because I can't keep it all. I can't keep it all. So I'm going to have to break up, and look at that's a pretty pass. 1, 3, 5, but we're going to do it. Let's have fun
Second
with
Charleston.
it. It's all about having fun. Now I got that. So let's see. Don't need these guys for any reason. Okay.
Courtesy pass.
And we'll do 3. I mean, I do see 3, 6, 9, but I think I'm going to go ahead, since we're at the end of the Charleston now, I'm going to go ahead and stay kind of focused on what we were doing. Obviously, I can't do anything with that, nor do I need to right now.
1 crack. 6 dot.
6 in my category. Okay, so following what I like to do, which I always talk about each week, is getting rid of anything that came back to me at the end of the Charleston. So I'm going to prioritize, just in case someone broke their hand, had to break something up, not broke up their hand, but had to break up something, hope they wanted to get it back. They didn't get it back. If I'm sitting with it, I want to get it out early. Same kind of philosophy as the safe tiles. Okay, Christine says the last row and first row of 2026, what makes the blue O? Any dragon in a different suit or soap only? That would be soap only, Christine. Soap only. And in that particular case, it's neutral, so we can go with any of the suits at all. All right, let's start out here with the 9.
9 crack, soap.
Another soap.
5 crack, east.
Interesting. There's an east. Okay, we will hold this because there is a hand in 2026 with the dragon, so we'll hold that.
5 bam, 1 crack, 1 bam, 8 dot.
And we're just going
3
to keep
dot,
going until
7
we just
dot.
collect as many of
3
these
crack,
2026
7 dot.
category tiles. And I look and I see an 8's out. That means I want to do the 4 first.
4 bam, south. West. 5 bam.
Okay, and both are out, so either one goes. Doesn't matter.
1 bam, 8 dot. Call, north.
Ah, look at that. Yay! Oh, my dear Agatha, may I kindly have your joker? You're such a dear friend.
Joker swap.
Okay. All right, now we have to make some decisions. So let's see what we can do. Let's start out with the 2026. Let's start out with the third line, since the third hand has the flowers and we've got the singles. We need 2s and 6s. 2s and 6s. Okay. So again, it's still the same way as it is right here. Nothing really improved with that hand right there. Now the second line, 2026, with the matching dragon to the suit. And then we would need 2s or 6s. And the matching dragons. Because it could be 2s or 6s. That's what the parenthetical says. Kongs could be 2s or 6s. All right, well, I'm going to start by getting rid of the news. Thinking that the singles are a little bit more challenging to get. Those would be the ones I would give up and try to keep everything else, which is more flexible. So we're going to, and plus 2 soaps went out. So that makes that pair even harder to get.
South. Red.
Too early for me to lock in on that red right now. I'm hoping that if I got one couple of more tiles, it would be a perfect thing to think about, but not yet.
9 bam, joker swap, 2 crack.
Okay, no, well, okay, there is a 4 bam out, so everything is out already. I'll do the win first.
North. 5 dot. 9 dot. 5 dot.
Okay.
4 bam.
So
9
it's
bam.
building. We just need a couple of jokers.
9 crack. West. 5 crack. South. 2 dot.
Wow. Flowers 2026. 2 and 6. That's what the hand looks like. If I call that 2, I'm locked into that hand. Locked in. We're now in the middle game, so it's really not too early to call. I can call the flower, and I need one more good pick to be able to call the 6 p.m. So my vote is I'm going for it. Going for it. So I'm going to go ahead and call, and then I will start. Yeah. So Randy said dragon hands too far away, discard the dragons. I will, but of course I've already had other fresher tiles that I've gotten out, but they're going to go now anyway. Yes, yes, for sure. Okay, I'm calling it, and it's going to be for a pung. We're going to commit to the hand on line 3 right now.
Call.
And here we go. Now, the 6 dot, there's one out, there's one red out. I'm going to do the 6 first. God, wouldn't it be nice if somebody really does need the reds and they call and put up a joker?
6 dot. 2
Love
dot.
that.
5 bam. 6 bam.
Doesn't that always work out that way? Bummer. Bummer.
North. East. 5 crack. West.
All righty, we'll break those up soon. Let's see. We could wait a little bit.
3 dot. 9 bam. 3 bam. Call. 4 crack. 9 dot. 5 crack.
Yay. Threes over there. Punga threes, pung of eights. Let's see. All right, so are there any threes out? Nope. Okay. Let's get it out then.
3 crack. West. 7 crack. 1 dot.
Darn, no fours out either. So let's see what we don't know yet. Okay, well, we got to get it out no matter what.
4 dot. 9 bam. 2 crack. 9 crack. 7 bam. North. 7 crack. Mah Jongg.
Jeez. God, they're tough tonight. Agatha, she's on a roll. She's playing like numbers, line 2, the hand. Any like numbers, line 2. Wow. Wow, wow. Good job. She picked, self-picked again. Oh my goodness. Okay. Again, this hand was coming in nice. Way nicer than Joe's and way nicer than Wes's. Joe was playing consecutive run line 2. Far away. Wes playing consecutive run line 5. Oh, far away. Agatha, I'm giving you a little competition, but you're beating me to it. Well, that was kind of, it had promise. It had so much promise. Oh, golly, let's go start again. Let's see. I want to see what was in there. Wow, look at that. 4 jokers still in the wall. Shh. Amazing. Where's that other 6? Who had it? Oh, Joe had it, had the 6, and so did Wes. They both had my 6s, and Wes didn't even need it. How dare you guys be playing with my tiles?
First Charleston.
All right, let's start. 1 joker. Yay! Hooray! All right, let's start with our multiples. 2s. 2026 again. Also, 2468. Also, any like numbers. Very often you could play all 3 of those categories on that left side. And I'm going to hold that. Of course, I always hold dragons. I don't pass them during the Charleston if I don't have one hand coming in that's pointed to one thing and I know I don't need it, because I don't know if I'm going to need it. I do like all that. Now I will hold the 1 and the 5 because of 1 through 5, just as a potential. And that's a pretty pass, but I don't care in this case. So we've got more. 2, 4, 6, 8. We got lots of it. I can get rid of these. What are we going to do? Now we got to dig a little bit deeper into that category. Okay. Lots of different choices. So let's see if I could pick up. I love to do, if I can, with the singles up front. But the 2026 is actually looking prettier. Again, look at that. It really does look pretty. I'm not sure I want to keep an eye on 2, 4, 6, 8 at all here. And if I do, 2s and dragons and 8s and dragons, maybe the 4th line. So maybe I'll give up. No, maybe the 2, 4, bam, 6, 8 dot. Then I'd have to give this up here. 2s and dragons and 8s and dragons. I think I got to go with the 4. 2026 has just got too much potential. Again, can't keep it all. Can't keep it all. And that is the way it works. So we're on first left. Every pass could be pretty, but I'm okay with that. All right, we're continuing.
Second Charleston.
And that's a pretty pass. See, somebody gave me that, and I'm giving it. Again, 3, 6, 9 is pretty. Oh, let me see. Do I want to keep that? 2s, 0s, 2, 6 with news. Can I get to figuring out whether I'm going to keep this green? 2, 0, 2, 6, and 6s with the greens. Line 2. Line 2, right there. Line 3, 2, 0, 2, 6, 2s and 6s. I need that too. Nope, not that too. Sorry. I need, that wouldn't work out too good. Bottom hand, 2s, pair of soaps, and then 2s and 6s. I need that, and I would need this. Do I need that 6 dot? 2, 0, 2, 6. Yeah, I do. But it would be better to get a different, to get the 2 dot. I think I'm going to do this. Oh my goodness, it's so many choices. Too many choices.
Courtesy pass.
Good. They're all going because they came back again. Give me 1, 2, or 6.
Flower.
Nope. All right, so these are going to go first. And
8
let's
crack.
see what comes in. I'll hold this because it's a pair now. Maybe I'll get a little joker bait out of it. Do I want to look at 2, 4, 6, 8? Do I want to abandon that ship or no? I can't. I got to just stick.
8 dot.
I kind of
6
gave up on
dot.
that. So
9 crack. 4 dot. 7 dot. 3 dot.
definitely
8
2
crack.
good categories to keep track of.
East.
For sure. Now I'm gonna get all the 2, 4, 6, 8s.
1 crack. 3 dot. 2 dot. 9 crack. Call. 1 dot.
All right, we've got a joker exchange potential there with West and a Kong of 9
Call.
cracks.
3 bam.
And a Kong of 1 dots with no jokers.
8 bam. North. 9 bam. 7 crack. Call. 3 bam.
Oh my goodness, Wes. So 7 could be 7, 8, 9. Second from the bottom on the left side. Flower 7, 8, 9. Or what else? Conga 7s, Conga 9s. I think that's it. See any more hands? I think that's it.
5 dot. 5 dot. 4 bam. 6 crack. 5 bam. 7 dot.
I got nervous that I was going to discard. Let's see, 2s and 6s. 2, 0, 2, 6, 2s and 6s. Oh boy. Now I don't have. I need 2 dots. Darn. I think I gave that up earlier.
4 bam. Red. 1 bam. Flower.
Can't commit yet. Too bad. Too bad.
4 crack. 5 dot. 3 crack. 2 crack.
Oh, this could be 5779. I forgot. Oh, Agnes said 57. So did Phyllis. Yeah, 5779. So let's see. As soon as that 5 came in, and I like was looking at that, and I looked over there, and I'm like, oh yeah, you said 579. Yes. Okay, thank you so much. That is a possibility. Let's see what happens. We just are only 1 tile short of being into the middle game. So we'll see. We got to get
5
down.
bam. 8 bam. 6 dot. South.
Mhm.
5 crack. 7 dot. 6 crack. 5 crack. East. 9 bam. 8 bam. Red.
Hmm. Okay, 2026. We would need reds. And the 2s can be 2s or 6s. So if we were to think about that hand, this would be standing in for a red. And that is a nice little hand there. And then the third one with the flowers, we need, if we were to get 2 dots, that would be cool. I'm going to give up on the wins right now. And of course, that 2 bam is nowhere. And that could be coming a hotter tile. So I can't hold it too long.
East. 1 crack. 6 bam.
Oh, geez. Geez. This is not a time to call this without having any 2 dots. Oh, hate that. Rotten.
3 crack. North. 1 bam. 5 crack. 9 dot.
Give me 1 tile. I'll take 1.
9 bam. 7 dot. 6 dot. 3 bam.
1 tile.
9 dot. West. 5 crack. Soap.
Hmm. Isn't that interesting now? We got the 2s. All right, I'll get rid of the 3. Could be 2s and dragons or 6s and dragons for that second hand. And then that means those flowers have to go early. Can I get some joker bait out of it?
3 crack. North. 4 dot. 2 dot.
That's a 2 dot I wanted in my hand. Okay. So, second hand. You guys are going to have to vote on this. 2026, hardest part intact. These could be the red dragons. There are 2 out already. I would need to call. That's kind of a good thing because that gives less availability for the Joker swap. Then we have 6s and dragons. The dragons I can call. Would be nice to be able to do that, but I would need it probably there more. So that's 1 right there. Now, if I get rid of the flowers, I can do it with the 2s or the 6s. Okay, now the one with the flowers, we got called it that. We got our singles. We've got our sixes. And we could use the 2 dot here. How many 2 dots? 1, 2 out. We're, I think, in the exact same position for both. Does anybody have any feeling? 2s, 0s, 2s, and 6s. Okay, so somebody said line 1 of 2026. Okay, so with line 1, we would do, it would be this way. We're way further away from being able to call stuff. So let's talk it through. The 2s, I could call. The 2s and 6s are Kongs. I would need to save that for this. Okay, we are, got to get rid of the flowers. We got to get rid of the soap. Actually, I think we're about the same with that too. One soap is out. I think it's a little harder because of the fact that what we need, I just think it's a little harder with the 2s and 6s. I think line 2 or line 3 are easier because of what we can call right now. Okay, so what one do you like? Randy says dragon hand. And 2026. With 2s or 6s, that gives us a little bit more flexibility right there too, to get either one of those in. But if I did that, these go. Very good chance I could get joker bait. Anybody else want to give a vote? Dragon hand, I got 2 dragon hands. I think the dragon hand might be my best bet. Let's try for that. I'm going to put these in here for now. Let's try that. Okay, here we go. We have to make a commitment.
Flower Mah Jongg.
Well, at least I didn't give Mah Jongg to Wes. 5779. The hand I was like not seeing. That was a good win, Wes. Good job. Oh, golly. Any like numbers line 2 for Agatha with all those flowers too. Wow. That was a good, that was good. How many tiles left? 34. They're giving me a run for my money. And Joe, Winds and Dragons, line 4. Okay, but the hand was coming in really nice. It's really, when you got to think about a lot of stuff, it's not easy to start figuring out what you're going to do, what you're going to juggle, what hand is easier. But they're beating me to it. They're tough tonight. Let's start again.
First Charleston.
2 jokers to start. Woohoo! I don't have any multiples. So when I don't have multiples, I put it into evens and odds. That helps me see what category I could look at to begin with. Odds. Not bad. But I also have 3, 6, 9. Strong. 3, 6, 9. Very strong. So I'm going to do that. And I almost want to get rid of the 7 instead of the south right now. I think I'm going to do that. 3, 6, 3, 6, 9 is so pretty. So pretty. How could we not like what that looks like right there? Okay. So let's see. We've got 3, 6, 9. Broke up those wins. But I'm almost in that same exact position I was when I was doing this earlier, where that 3, 6 would be the best place for it. It's the same, it's like the same tiles. Bottom concealed hand is certainly a possibility. We'll have to take one of these or do a blind pass to see what we get. We've also got, let me see, the floating pair hand. It's looking exactly like the same tiles. Of course I have to continue.
Second Charleston.
Just which one should I do? 3 bam, 6 bam, 6 dot, 9 dot, our backup hand. So we'll just get rid of one of these. We'll do the 6 in case the floating pair hand comes back to life again. Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. 3, 6, 9, and 3s. Look at that. Look at that. But I have to pass something. Definitely want to keep that for the bottom concealed hand. So I got to do that. Maybe we'll get dragons and we'll be able to do the third hand, third line too, or something. 3, 6, 6, 9. 3 bam. Oh, but the easier hand is right here. 3, 6, 6, 9. Actually, I can't not do that. That's the easy hand. That's the hand. Right there. Pung, pung, kong, kong. I could call that, and need one more good pick for the pung. And the pung is easier to make than the kong, so it gives me more opportunity to get it. I gotta go that way. That's the hand.
Courtesy pass.
Look at that. Now I can call everything. And we can even keep track of the bottom hand if by any chance things turn around.
7 bam.
What in the world? Unbelievable. I know I'd have to have flowers, but that 3, 6, 6, 9 is just beautiful. You see anything I'm missing, let me know, but I think that one is the hand.
1 bam, soap.
Okay, let's see. Ignore.
3 crack. Call, south.
This should be my hand.
1
By the way,
bam,
it's not my
6
hand. I
crack.
don't know what's my hand.
9 bam. South. 5 dot. 1 crack. 1 dot. 7 crack. 8 crack.
You see, I
4
get pretty
bam.
quickly right now. Just don't want to go too quick so I forget my 3 crack Joker exchange.
1 bam. 8 bam.
God knows that does not feel great, does it? All right, 3, 6, 6, 9. Nope. This is gonna go. Or yeah, too bad we didn't have flowers. Too bad. 3, 6, 9.
9 bam. 7 dot. 4 bam. 2 bam. 5 crack. 7 bam. Red. 3 bam.
All right, we'll call that for a pung.
Call. 3 dot. Soap. Flower. Call. 5 bam.
Flowers with 3s. A pung of flowers with 3s. That would be line 5, consecutive run. And that's it. Unless I'm missing it, let me know.
8 bam, 8 bam. 1 bam. 7 dot. 5 bam, 3 dot. 1 dot. 7 dot. 4 dot. North. 9 bam. 2 dot. Call, west.
Right, we got a punga 2 dots.
9 dot.
All right, we're gonna call that for a Kong.
Call. 3 dot.
And now we
9
can Mah
crack.
on a 6 bam, a 6 dot, a joker exchange.
7 crack. West. East. 8 crack. East. 4 dot. Red. 8 dot. 4 crack. South.
Flowers, 100, okay.
5 crack. South. 7 bam. 4 dot. 5 dot. East. 8 dot. West.
We're holding my tiles now, I know that for sure. All right, flower 1, 2, 3. Dragons. Gotta get it out. I want to win.
1 crack. 8 bam. 9 crack. 3 dot.
There we go.
Joker swap.
Finally,
Mah Jongg.
one hand tonight. One hand. Why not? Let's see how that looks on the leaderboard. Ooh, at least I got on the leaderboard. Agatha's in the win right now. I still have a chance. Let's see what Joe did. Joe, line 1 of 2026, far away. Consecutive run, line 5, and she was doing beautiful. She was doing the opposite, the matching dragons to the pair. So that was really nice. Agatha was coming in nice, and any like numbers for Wes also coming in pretty nice. Okay.
First
Whew,
Charleston.
let's do more. Let's do it again. Put those there for a minute. Okay, what are my multiples? My 3s and my 1s. So with 1s and 3s, I know it could be 1, 3, 3, 5. I'm going to keep all my 1, 3, 5s. I'd probably keep 7s and 9s if I had a mixture, because that's a good strong start there too for one of the hands with multiples. Let's see what else we could do. Like numbers with 3s, maybe. We'll see. Could keep the 6s. Could keep maybe the north for a little bit. I don't know. North and south. What else could we do? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. I could keep an eye on the singles and pairs hand. We've got a little bit of run stuff too. But 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm going to do that. Okay. One, 3, 5 with the matching dragon. Potential. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Not exactly. 1, 3, 3, 5. Okay. What's more important here to keep? Probably 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Maybe this will go. We've got so much 1, 3, 5, but I don't think that 1 is going to be needed necessarily. No, it's not. We're going to do this. Continuing,
Second Charleston.
we've got some like numbers with threes happening there. Now we've got like numbers with threes, lots of choices in 1, 3, 3, 5. I'm pretty happy with these tiles.
Courtesy pass.
Telling you, I'm pretty happy with these tiles right here. Very happy. So I'm going to do 3. And we are going to start out with these guys here and get rid of those.
East. 5 dot. Flower. Call. South.
Oh, I wish you put up a joker. Not that I would have used it right now, but
4 bam. Flower.
I know an 8 went out round.
6 bam. West.
All right, I won't be shy and refuse that, baby.
4 dot. 6 dot. 2 bam. 7 crack. 8 dot. Flower.
Another flower.
Green.
Too early.
7 dot.
These tiles going out.
9 dot. 4 bam. Green.
I remember passing the 8 and the 9 during the Charleston, so.
East.
And the 4, which I actually got out. Few of them.
8 crack. 3 bam.
Okay, 1, 3, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3. Too early to be committing to anything right now. Oh, so
3 crack.
hate that. Even again.
6 bam.
Oh, that's why you get out the tiles early. It's a smart thing because I want them and I can't take them right now.
8 crack. 8 dot. 5 crack. 4 crack.
But I'll take that.
4 bam. 7 dot. 2 crack. 6 crack.
Maybe make it a little bit easier.
6 dot. 4 crack. 1 crack.
Okay. Now, 1, 3, 3, 5. Pung, pung, kong, kong. Easy hands. You can use jokers everywhere. You got the nice mixture of 2 pungs and 2 kongs. That's one option right there. I'd have to commit to that hand because that pung cannot be used in another hand. That would be that. And then this is a little weak still right here. Not bad, just not great. Not the way I would love it to be. And then let's see, we've got 1, 3, 1, 3, 5, or 1, 3, 1, 3, 5. Let's see, we've got, yes, line 7 too. Sorry, line 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 3, 1, 3, 5 is the one I'm talking about, but yes, it can be used there. But the challenge is we're missing the pair. Yes, it can be used there, but that's the challenge, right? So I would love to commit to this, but is it smart to do that and lock myself in right now? Calling on my high-level experts, all my players, beginners, you have to decide too. All levels. I need a vote. Would you commit right now? I feel like it's just too early. Because I could still leave any like numbers open if I don't commit to one. It gives me more flexibility. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 tiles for the bottom, any like numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 to the 1335. Agnes says, don't commit. Phyllis says, call. Two of my highest level players. See, we don't see the tiles the same way. There goes to show you. One says call, one says don't call. Oh, I got a don't commit from Janet. Anybody else? How about my hubby? Is my hubby around? I can't, I'm gonna ignore it. I just don't feel it. It's not, I don't feel it yet.
6 dot.
Talk about crazy. Trying to figure out which way. 1, 3, 1, 3, 5. 1, 3. Oh my God, what about the 1, 3, 5 with the ones? Those are pairs. That's a hard hand to make. And it's a concealed hand, the second from the bottom. What about 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 floating pair hand? 7 crack. I gave up on the 7 crack at some point. There's 1 out. No 9 cracks out. Let's look and see what it'll look like right there. That's a hard one. Can't do that. What do we see? Go for dragons. Go for dragons. You mean any like numbers? I'm assuming. I just need to pick something, but line 5. Oh, 1, 3, 5. Oh, 1, 3, 5 with the dragons. Ooh. That's a pair there. 1, 3, 5 with the dragons. Oh, I can't. I mean, I could keep an eye on that, but I can't do that alone. So 1, 3, 3, 5. That would be 1, 3, 5 flowers. 1, 3, 5. The pair is the concerning one there. And then 1, 3 crack, 3 bam, 5 bam. And we'd have to give up on the any like numbers. Okay, I guess I'm gonna, looks like I might do that. Let me see. Oof. What do you think, guys? You think I should go ahead and dump the 3 dots? You know, as soon as I do that, I'm gonna get in those pairs of that 1, 3, 1, 3, 5. I would need that 3 dot. Yeah, the singles and pairs second line has too many, but not line 1 or 3. I think I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna do this.
3 dot.
I can't
East.
I can't
6 dot. 5 bam.
wait all day. So for the 5 bam, I would not call that for 1, 3, 3, 5 at this point. So that is just not happening.
9 bam. West. 4 dot.
It is what it is.
8 dot.
I made a decision, and that's the way it goes.
9 bam. South. 4 dot. 9 dot.
Give me something good.
2 bam. 9 bam. 3 bam.
That the first one? Nope, that's the second one. 1335. Oh, God, this is not good. If I were to call that now, I am leaving myself way weak on that 5 because 1 just went out. And I don't have enough to call that. I can't call
1
it.
crack.
It's really, oh, look at this. We're going for 135, I guess, with the dragons. Yuck.
North call 2 dot.
Aha, we got
Flower.
somebody playing wins. Somebody playing wins. See, I don't want to call that right now. How many went out? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look at that. That's crazy. If I call that, I don't think this was the way I wanted to go. I'm going to cry. Shoot. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to be one more flower. That means nobody's going to probably hold. Well, maybe they'll hold on to it knowing that one person could have it, need it for a pair. Shoot. 1, 3, 3, 5. I can't call it. I just don't have that feeling. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. Nope.
2 bam. 7 crack. West. 8 bam.
That's a little better for
3
that
dot.
1, 3,
8
3,
bam.
5 hand.
2 bam. 8 bam.
Now I get it. So it's now either 1, 3, 5, and there's no other. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's no other flowers. That means I have to use that there. So that doesn't make sense. This hand, what do we got? Let's move this down. We've got where's that? 1, 2 are out. So that's already not good. Oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more for this one. But it's both hands are just weaker than weak because of this is a weakness here. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go this way. 1, 3, 1, 3, 5. Anybody see anything else that you think I should do? This is the stronger hand. Neither are great. But if you guys don't see anything, sorry, Yvonne, I'm too late for 4, 5, 6 in the middle. Oh, 1, 2, sorry about that. Someone must have reds. Well, that's a good reason then for me to play it. Maybe at this point with 38 tiles, we're almost in the end game. I agree. Somebody might have it. You're absolutely right. But then I think yep. Anyway, I'm going to go this way.
5 bam. 7
Take a
crack.
chance.
2 dot. 8 dot.
Oh, yeah, that person that needs the reds, guess what they're playing? They're playing line 2 of Winds and Dragons, I bet. Yep. We'll know now. I'm going to get it out. Maybe, who knows if that's what they're doing. But but there's 2 greens out.
So call 1 dot.
Oh my God. They're either doing the consecutive run, matching dragon, or the winds and dragon, or 369. Oh my goodness.
2 dot.
Could get a joker swap.
2 crack.
Just like that.
Joker
Thank you,
swap.
Wes. You're a sweetheart.
5 bam. 5 dot. 4 bam. 1 dot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many 2 cracks are out? Because Yvonne watching from YouTube. Oh, it was the first right in the Charleston, but you said something that made me think. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 1, 2. 2 here. Still, there's still a little hope there. But I would then have to give that up. I could hold it for a little bit.
3 bam. 3 crack.
That's a pair. Can't call it. No way, Jose.
7 dot. 9 bam.
Oh my goodness. Wes, may I have your joker, please?
Joker swap. 3 bam. 3 dot. Call. 5 dot.
Agatus, you're up to no good again. Okay, a Ponga flowers with 3s. That could be consecutive run. Either side. Line 5. And anything else? I don't think so. Could be missing it, but I don't see it. All right, let's see. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9.
7 crack. 4 dot. Green. 1 bam. North. 7 dot. Joker swap. 8 crack. West.
Oh my God. Okay, so I could call the 5 or the red. Hopefully this 4 is not needed. I did see a couple, 1, 2. I think we're okay.
4 crack. 6 bam. 8 crack. 5 dot.
So I could call a 5 crack or a red for Mah Jongg, or get it. Oh my God. Never, ever, 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 ever say never in this game. You could have the worst tiles and end up with a win. Oh, I would have gone quince, of course, if I knew this was going to happen. This is silly.
Mah Jongg.
Talk about luck. Let's see who has the reds. That's right. Wes was doing that hand. Line 2, winds and dragons. That's what I thought, even though 2 reds were out early on. Not but 2 reds. 1 red was out, I think, and 1 green. Oh no. Here was the other red. And Agatas, yeah. What was it? A green that was out earlier? But whatever it is, let's see. Joe was doing the north and south with 9, still far away. Wes, of course, well, we know what Wes was doing. Agata, consecutive run line 5 with the 2. Oh, she was going to try that. Line 5. 1, 2, 3. 1. Oh, 1, 2, 3 with the opposite dragons. The right side of that line. She was coming in okay, but wow, look at that. Okay, let's try 1. Let me look at the leaderboard. I'm tied with Agata. Cool. Let's do 1 more hand. We'll go a little quicker. Okay. Start next game. Here we go.
First Charleston.
No jokers. Move these here for a little bit. Work with our multiples, our ones, and our threes. Could be like numbers, possibly, but 1, 3, 5, obviously 7, 9. Keep all that. And maybe keep the 6 again. You never notice how some nights you just have, let's keep the north if we can do that. Oh, maybe I won't keep the 6. I was thinking north, south, maybe with odds could happen. But you ever notice how sometimes when you're playing, you get the same categories all night? I mean, I've had a lot of well, I guess I've had a lot of categories, so I can't really say that. That was kind of silly, but that's a pretty hand. Okay. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Ooh, what are we gonna do here? No jokers. Can we do a singles and pairs with all those threes there? Not very friendly to do it. Yeah, have to give up quite a bit. North and south with 5s. Be nice with 3s. 1, 3, 1, 3, 5. So 1, 3, 1, 3, 5 would be good with all that. That is 6, and the hand on line 6. This is really messy. Messy. I gotta give this up. Stick in the low ends. God, I hate to do this, but I'm feeling like I have to do this. Literally, I'm feeling like I have to do that. If anybody sees anything that helps me out, oh my, trying to find anybody, give me a clue. 1, 3, 5s with the ones. I think I have to do this. I don't like to do that, but I think I have to do it. Oh, now I get another red. The heck? What the? Hmm. Isn't this interesting? 1, 3, 5. I mean, I do see pieces of a lot of stuff, but
Second Charleston.
I'm like really 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Yeah, there's nothing that's really, oh, 5, 7, 9 with the 5s. That's a concealed hand. Oh, I can't go there. Uh, 1, 3, 3, 5. 1, 3, 1, 3, 5. Like numbers with 5s, maybe. Like numbers with 3s, maybe. I feel like I have to keep that red. Man, if I could keep everything, it would have been great. I could have probably put something together. 5, 7, 9 with 5s. Could I ever pull that off? 5, 7, 9 crack with 5s. Probably not. 1, 3, 5 with the reds. 579 with the reds. I don't want to keep everything. I want like some chance of
Courtesy
getting
pass.
something. It's pretty ugly.
5 bam.
Got that back. Not that down. See, it's
Soap.
no jokers. I should have
Flower.
gone for a singles and pairs hand. Three, 4, 5.
7 dot. South. 9
Let's
bam.
see if I can make a
North.
miracle happen out of this one too.
4 crack. Flower. 2 bam. 1 bam.
Like numbers is very pretty right now with 5s.
8 bam. North. North. 1 crack.
No way yet.
4 dot. 8 crack.
Nothing happening
9
yet.
bam. 3 crack. West. 1 bam. 8 dot. 2 bam. 4 dot. 6 crack. South. South. 6 crack. 8 dot. 3 bam. 4 crack.
I'd love that to have been in my hand.
7 dot. 7 crack. Soap. 6 crack.
See how things are looking here with our 5s. All these 1s and all these 3s. I mean, it's not bad. It would be nice if I had a few jokers. Okay, so 2 bam, 2 bam, 1's out there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 3. 1, 3, 5. Still as ugly as can be. I'd love to have a 1, 3, 5. Let's see the matching dragon in the middle. That is not. We need that for a consecutive. 1, 2, 3. There's 2 soaps out. I was thinking, nah, that won't work. 3, 5. If anybody sees anything, let me know. Because what I'm thinking here is I might just have to ditch some of these 3s. 1, 3, 3, 5. I might keep this and think in terms of 1, 3, 3, 5. 1, 3. If I get any 1 bams. Anybody see anything? Speak up now or forever hold your thoughts. Nobody is even thinking. Oh, Joyce, you have messages on to me privately. What you want to do is you want to click on the everyone icon thing, or however, I forget how you do it when you drop down, because I didn't see yours. Ditch the 3 bam. Okay, the 3 bam. One, 3, 3, 5. 1, 3, 3, 5. I guess so. 1, 3, 1, 3, 5. I guess so.
3 bam. 4 dot. 7 bam. Call. 5 crack.
Can't commit yet. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There is a 2 out right there. 1, 2, 3 consecutive run. Mixed soup. One, 2. That's what I was hoping to get. But now I have nothing to get rid of. if I were keeping an eye on like numbers. Five, seven, nine with fives. That second from the bottom is a tough hand, that concealed 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Oh. This is nice because at least I can call, but I gotta get flowers for that. And I could always hold and think about line 3 if I do get flowers. That means I have to give up a dragon. So that means I'll give up the soap. I think I'm gonna, I don't know.
Soap.
It's
4 crack. 7 bam.
oh,
6 crack.
just that helps. Now I have to think about it again. 1, 2, 3 with the flowers. If I did 1, 3 crack, 3, 5 dot, I guess I'm gonna do that. So 1, 2, 3 consecutive, or 1 crack, 3 crack, 3 dot, 5 dot. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. Let's see. Let's keep this in case I get 3 cracks. Let's keep that for a little bit. 1, 2, 3. 1 crack, 3 crack, 3 dot. Okay.
5
I think
bam.
I have it
2
straight,
crack.
but I'm not sure.
4 bam. 8 bam.
Yeah, never know. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 through 5. No.
4 crack. 1
I
bam.
talk to myself.
1 bam.
I even talk to myself when I'm
Flower.
playing with my friends. Oh, there's a flower I need.
6 dot. 8 crack. Call. 8 dot.
Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. Mm-hmm.
4 bam. 5 bam. 3 bam. 5 dot.
Making my hand harder.
4 bam. 7 crack.
Get rid of all
9
my
bam.
tiles, everybody.
5 dot.
Another one. Another one bites the dust. 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh well. 5, 7, 7, 9.
7 crack. East.
39 tiles. We're almost in the
Soap.
end game.
Call. 6 dot.
Oh, you got those wins again, those soaps again?
5 crack. Mah Jongg.
Thank you for getting me out of my misery. Out of 6, 7, 8, 9. Very good job. And you picked it yourself. Nice going. And then twos with East and West. And Joe was struggling. And Wes was coming in fairly nice, doing that same Winds and Dragons here on line 2. Well, he was coming in pretty good. But Joe, tonight was not your night. Agatha, I must say, you definitely had a good night. Let's look. Look at that. You pulled in the lead. All right. Well, we're done there. That was a hard one. Everybody, thank you for chiming in here and watching and joining in and being a part of Wednesday night skill building. I've had a lot of fun and I appreciate you being here so much, more than you know. I actually reached 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. That was like so crazy and so exciting, and I couldn't have done it without your support. So if you are not a subscriber of my YouTube channel, please head over to MahjCon. That's MahjCon. Subscribe, click the bell so you get notifications. Give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and I just, again, really appreciate all of you so, so much. It was a tough night, but at least I had a couple of mahjongs. It's always nice to have a couple instead of a complete losing night. And until I see you again, everybody be well and practice, practice, practice. Good night. Bye.